Good afternoon, students. Today I am explaining today video lectures on problems on load loop analysis. First you write down the equations particular loop. But here the first loop, second loop, third loop as per the diagram. The first loop for circuit shown in the figure, find the current to 30 ohm resistance. Just to calculate 30 ohm resistance, what is the current? This is also example on 94 8 marks. Okay, first write down the various loop currents I1, I2, I3. With respect to the I1, write the equation. Respect to the I1 with equation plus to minus 15 I1 minus 21 I1 plus 22. Why? First is minus, next is plus. Because of current is upward, one current is downward. That is minus I1 and minus I2. That is minus of I1 minus plus I2. That is 15 I1 minus 20 I1 plus 20 I2 plus 100 equal to 0. This first equation. After the simplification, 35 I1 minus 20 I2 equal to 0. The first loop. In second loop, 5 I2, 30 I2 plus 30 I3. Why plus 30 I3? It is a minus of minus outside, that is I2 minus I3. First is minus I2, minus plus 30 I3. Next plus 20 I1. Current is upward direction. It is finally the equation after simplify. Second loop 20 I1 minus 55. Why 55? 30 plus 5, 30 and 20. This is 55 to plus 30 I3 equal to 0. In loop 3, 5 I3 minus 100 plus 2 minus. Next minus 30 I3 plus 30 I2 equal to 0. After simplification, 30 I2 minus 30 I3 equal to 100. Solve the three equations with respect to the loop, that is first loop, second loop, third loop. Here three equations to solve the current I1, I2 and I3. I2 is 1.6, I3 is 4.2285. Okay, finally 30 ohm. 30 ohm means here I2 minus I3. That is I2 minus I3. I2 answer is minus 1.6, minus as it is, minus I3 is minus 4.22. Finally 2.6285. First problem. Okay, the second problem also say, first write down the loop currents, I1 loop, I2 loop, I3 loop. Here I1, the directly given 10 ohms, the dependent current, 10 amps, I1 equal to 10 amps from the branch AH. Okay, next apply the KVL to the loop, the loop that is BCFGB, that is minus 2I2 plus 2I3. Here I2 and I3, in between 2 is there, that is minus 2 plus 2I3 plus 10 I2 current is upward, that is plus 10 minus 3I2 plus 3I1 equal to 0. After simplification minus 5I2 plus 2I3 equal to minus 20. The second loop, CDEFGH, CDEFC, start with C, end with C. Okay, minus 3I3, next plus 10 minus 2I3 plus 2I2 equal to 0. After simplification, 2I2 minus 5I3 equal to minus 10. Here the determinants, first write down the equation 1 and 2, only coefficient minus 5, 2 minus 5, that is 21 answer. D2, why the D2? You calculate I2 current, I2 and I3. I2 equal to D2 minus D, I3 is D3 by D. What is D2? Determines 120 by 21. 120 by 21 is 5.7142. I3 is D3 is 90 by 21 is 4.2857. This answer. I1 is directly given 10 amps, it is 5.71. I3 is 4.2857. Okay, next third problem. Find the current through 4 ohm resistor using loop current. Here also same. You write down the loop. First loop 5i1 j2i1 ji2 plus 58 angle 0 degree 0. This is 5i2 minus j2i1. I1 current is flowing plus j2i2. This I1 and I2. That's why I1 is common. 5 plus j2 minus 2 ji2 50 at an angle 0 degree. Loop 2 4i2 minus I2 because of minus j2 as it is plus I3 minus j2. Here 2 current I2. Here I2 and I3 current is both the loops because of j minus j2 is considered both the loop current I2 and I3. That's why I2 j2 I3 j2 minus j2 I2 plus j2 I1. This is I2 and I1 current in between j2. After the simplification, just to write down the D determines 5 j2 minus j2 0 j2 minus 4 minus j2 0 j2 2 minus j2. Simplification minus 84 j24. Very difficult to understanding in presentations while going in blackboard teaching, easily understood, but no options that were explaining online only. Okay, sorry for that. D2 j5 plus j2 50 times 0 0 j2 0 minus j2 0 26.25 angle of 68.22 j2. Okay, calculate d2 is 0, d2 by d, finally 0. Okay, thank you. Remaining next video lecture.